Hi Sarah, it's really good to see you today. How has your day has been so far?
It's been so good so far.
Okay, I understand that starting a counseling session can be a little overwhelming for you, especially if it's your first time. Is it your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Okay, I just want you to know that this is a safe space and I'm here to support you through every step of your way. And before we dive in, I like to go over a few things to help you feel more comfortable and to explain why we are here today. Is it okay?
Okay, that's true.
All right. The first one in our session is confidentiality. Okay, that is what we talk here stays private. You don't have to worry about the information that you are providing me is leaking somewhere or been going out. Okay, I won't share anything without your permission. The only exceptions are if I believe there's a serious risk of you harming yourself or any harm comes up to anybody else, or if I'm legally required to report something to any authority. And if that ever comes up, we will have a discussion first and I will talk about it first to you. Okay, do you have any questions about your privacy so far?
No, nothing so far.
Okay, the second information here is session duration. So our session will basically last about 45 minutes to an hour. I'll let you know when we are about to wrap things up or getting close to the end. And if it feels right to you, maybe if you have any final questions or whatsoever, you can feel free to ask me when we are wrapping our session up. Okay,
Okay, sure.
and the next thing is our role here. Okay, basically my role here is to listen and to support and to help you explore your thoughts and emotions.
Okay.
And I won't be giving you any advice or telling you or instructing you what to do and what not to do. Okay?
Sure.
But I will work with you throughout our session and to help you find the answers that you are looking for.
Okay.
And your role, when it comes to your role is to share whatever feels comfortable for you. You don't have to force yourself. You don't have to share the things that you don't want to feel. Okay?
Okay, sure.
And you have to let me know if something isn't working in our session or if you prefer any different approach. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Do you have any questions so far?
No, nothing so far.
Okay. And the last briefing here is about our session guidelines to help to make this session a safe and a respectful space. I'd like to share a few simple guidelines.
Okay, sure.
First one is this is a non-judgmental space. You can speak freely and openly without any concern. Okay? And the second one is you share at your own pace. If you feel like sharing it, you do share it to me. If you don't feel like, don't do that. Okay? Even though if I ask you any questions and you don't feel like sharing the answers, just let me know.
Okay, sure.
And then next guideline is we'll respect each other's time to avoid any interruptions. If you want to end the session early, you just let me know, give a heads up to me, and if I have any issues with my timing or our session is dragging, I'll definitely do let you know. Okay?
Okay, sure.
And the final one is if at any point you feel uneasy or you feel like you need a break, please let me know.
Okay, sure.
Alright, so far do these guidelines sound okay to you?
Yes, definitely.
Is there anything that you would like to add or would add that would make you feel more comfortable?
No, I'm fine with everything that you've said earlier.
Thank you so much. Alright, now we have covered the basics. What would you like to talk about today? And how are you feeling today?
Hey, I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed actually. Honestly, that's what I'm feeling right now. I've just been holding in a lot.
Okay, and first first and foremost, I would like you to thank you for being here today, and I appreciate your willingness to share. And just reminding you again, this is a safe space, and I'm here to listen. Okay, now as you told me that you are feeling overwhelmed, would you like to talk or share about what has been weighing you all this while?
Yeah, actually, um, it's about a friend of mine, okay? Or maybe should I say ex-friend? Because I think that's more appropriate, and I think I'm still figuring it out.
Uh huh. Okay. Sounds like something significant happened. Okay. If you are feeling comfortable,
Hmm?
can you let me know what led you up to this situation?
Actually, yeah. She's someone that I've known since secondary school. Okay, and then we were really close. She was my best friend.
Okay.
She was there with me for everything, and I trusted her with something very personal. Something like I don't even tell most people. Actually, I've never told anyone about it. And I trusted her with that very personal issue, but she went behind my back and she told others about it. So that is what I'm feeling currently.
Okay. That must have felt like a major betrayal, right?
Yeah, it felt like a punch to the gut, because I found out through a mutual friend that she has been going behind my back all this while. So they actually told me that, oh, I didn't know that you were dealing with that, and I was confused at first. And then only I realized that she has actually told them because I've never told anyone else about it. She was the one and only person on earth to know about it.
Hmm. So, which means you were completely blindsided by someone you thought you could rely on? Am I right?
Yeah, completely. I actually never expected that from her, to be honest. I feel so stupid for opening up.
Oops, I want to pause that, okay? You say you feel stupid for opening up. Can we explore that feeling a bit?
I trusted her a lot. I thought I was being brave and honest. But then now it feels like I've made a huge mistake by opening up to her, by trusting a wrong person, I guess.
It sounds like you are blaming yourself for being vulnerable. But I wonder, is it possible that what you did was an act of courage and trust, and it was her response that was hurtful? Did you ever consider that thing in that way?
Maybe, because I haven't really thought of it like that in that particular way that you're pointing out right now.
Yes, okay. Your ability to open up shows your emotional strength, not your weakness. You should always remember that. And if you ask me, I would say it's okay to feel hurt. And you're not at fault for someone else's choice to break that trust. Somebody broke your trust, and you didn't do that to anyone.
That makes sense because I still feel very sad, and honestly, I just miss her. I just miss her a lot, which is very weird after she did because I don't know, I just miss her a lot.
Yep, I can relate to that feeling. Missing someone who was once important to you doesn't make your pain any less valid. Both things can be true. You can be hurt and still miss the friendship that you had with someone else. Okay.
I've been asking myself actually for quite some time if I was a bad judge of character because, was I blind this whole time?
That question comes from a deep place. Okay, now trying to make sense of what happened, but maybe it's not about you making a bad judgment. Maybe it's about someone else not honoring the trust that you placed on them in the first place. Do you get it?
Actually, I hadn't thought about it like that. It just feels like so personal right now because it feels like a rejection of me.
Hmm. I can tell you that that pain is real. But this sounds more like a reflection of her choice than your worth. Okay, now, if you don't mind, can I ask what did this friendship mean to you before this happened? Can you share me?
Okay, sure. She was actually like a sister to me. We used to talk about everything. So she was there during all my hard times. Whenever I get bad grades in my exams, she was there for me to lean a shoulder on. Whenever I had an argument with my family members, she was there for me. She was there to talk to my parents about it. She was the one that I trusted in everything. So we used to talk about everything, without any judgment. It was a judgment-free zone for both of us. So losing that connection, it just feels like losing a part of myself.
I get it. You're grieving a meaningful relationship. Am I correct?
Yeah,
And that grief deserves space. Do you think so?
yeah, I
And
think,
it's okay to feel confused right now because you are hurt and you also might feel conflicted.
yeah, I guess I've just been trying to shut those feelings down.
Hmm. Okay, what do you think would have happened if you allowed yourself to feel those emotions without any judgment? Do you think it would have been better?
Hmm, I think it would have been painful,
Okay,
but maybe a little healing too.
exactly. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you here?
I think I'm on the right path.
Yes, exactly. You have nothing to worry. You are on the correct path, okay?
Okay.
And would you like to explore what healing might look for you? Do you ever think about it?
Yeah, I think I need to understand what I want moving forward and maybe how to cope with everything that has been happening lately.
Yeah, okay. We can take it one step at a time. Are you ready for it?
Yeah,
Okay. First, I would recommend you reconnecting with her be something you have thought about.
actually, I have thought about it a lot.
Okay.
But to be honest, I'm very scared. I mean, what if she doesn't care? What if it just makes things worse?
Yeah, I get it. That's very concern. And what do you imagine saying to her if you chose to speak and she chose to speak?
Actually, I just want to ask her one question. I just want to ask her why.
Mm-hmm.
Why she shared what I told her. I just want some kind of explanation. I just want to know why.
That shows the longing for closure is very human. That is very common among us. If you did reach out, would it be for answers or more for your own peace? What do you think here? Answer or your own peace? What would be the reason you reaching out to her?
Personally, right now, I think it is for my peace because I just feel like I want to be able to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we don't reconcile, I just want to let it go. But then I need to know a valid reason why she did it.
That's a very strong insight. If you see, closure doesn't always come from others. Sometimes it's something that we create for ourselves. And would you be open to writing a letter, or even if you don't send it, it's just you write and keep it to yourself? Do you think it would help you?
I mean, I guess, yeah, that might help because at least I get to let my feelings out through words.
Exactly. This is the point that we are getting here. That could be a great step because when you write, it gives your feelings a voice and it also helps you to begin to realize some of your weight you are carrying right now might ease down. Do you believe?
I think so, yeah.
Do you like writing?
Yeah, kinda.
Then this is one of the best choice that you can consider. Okay, moving on to the closure session. We are almost here to wrap our session. As we begin to wrap up now, how are you feeling after talking through this today?
Lighter actually, yeah. I didn't really realize how much I was holding in until now.
Yeah, exactly. You have been incredibly open and self-aware. That actually takes a lot of courage. That is not weakness. And what's one thing that you'd like to take with you from today's session? Can you let me know?
I do not know if this is right or wrong.
It's okay, you can feel free to share your thoughts.
Okay, but now I feel that it is okay to feel hurt and to miss someone both at the same time. And that my feelings aren't just wrong. I just didn't know what to do. I just was so confused on what I should do. But then now, I think that it is okay to have both feelings for one person at the same time.
Absolutely. You see, healing doesn't require you to forget the good or excuse the bad, but it just serves as asking you to honor your truth. Do you get it?
Yeah, I do. Thank you. Actually, I think I needed to share that.
You're most welcome, Samara. Would you like to schedule another session to continue this journey? What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I think that would be good. I mean, after just one session, I'm feeling so much better and I would really like to catch up.
Great. Thank you for your honest feedback telling that you feel great. This is what I needed to hear. Okay, I'll help that to set that up to you. And you, as for you, you take your time this week. Maybe we try this letter next week. Is it okay for you? And just notice how you feel after writing the letter. Okay, write whatever you are feeling, however you are feeling, pour all your emotions and write it to yourself. Okay, whatever you are doing here is important, and you are doing important work by showing up for yourself here as well. Thank you so much for your time and being honest towards me.
Thank you very much for listening to me too, and I would really love to see you again.
Okay, bye.
Bye.